Elaine Chiosso. I'm the Haw River Keeper and Executive Director of the Haw River Assembly. The Haw River Assembly is very concerned about this proposed discharge to the Haw River. And we asked for this public hearing because we felt like many citizens of Chatham County were not aware that such a discharge was being proposed. It is a new discharge to the Haw River in a place, as you've already heard, that is a very sensitive part of the river with great recreational use, scenic qualities, and of course the aquatic species that have made it a significant natural area. I'm disappointed to know that I do live in Chatham County. I've lived here almost 40 years, and I'm disappointed to know that my county commissioners have so little regard for the Haw River. I understand that Pittsboro needs to increase its current effluent capacity, but I have great questions about why this capacity is this large and thus needs to be in a new place at the Haw River. Obviously, the new plant is being built for future development, including the large land holdings south of Pittsboro, the Preston development from Cary is planning to develop. We're very concerned about the secondary and cumulative impacts that will result from this large increase in wastewater. What will be the impacts on water and air quality and other environmental quality of life issues caused by construction, removal of forest cover, traffic, new commercial development. This is what you get when you get a lot of new wastewater capacity. You get a lot of new development. That's what it's for. We're not talking about the people in Pittsboro itself who live there now. Now, of course, in order to meet the nutrient pollution requirements for Jordan Lake, this has to be tertiary treatment or reuse quality. The permit doesn't require this. I understand that to do so, Pittsboro would have to know already where to reuse that water. My suggestion is reduce the discharge being allowed. We don't need this big of a discharge, and if it was reduced significantly, I would suggest by half, I think Pittsboro would find ways to reuse the water when the time came. In the meantime, that extra amount of discharge will solve the problem that the town is facing right now. Finally, we do not agree that trading with upstream polluters should be allowed under this permit, which it currently is. If Pittsboro does not need this total discharge, they could potentially make money by trading their nutrient credits for cash with an upstream city like Greensboro, Burlington, that could then pollute the river more than they're currently allowed. We are appalled at this concept. Pittsboro was the only municipality granted a new discharge into the Haw River under the terms of the Jordan Lake rules. It's unfair to the people of Chatham County and the state that public trust waters could be used as a revenue stream. So, in closing, we'd like you to reconsider if this is the right place to put a wastewater discharge. We'd like to ask the water be reused. We'd like you to reduce the amount of discharge into the Haw River by at least half and require stricter safeguards to protect water quality, including stricter monitoring for upstream and downstream than is in the permit. Reduce the pH to at least 8.0 so as not to exacerbate the already too high pH in Jordan Lake, and require a tremendous redundancy of backup systems for the wastewater treatment plant, so there's virtually no chance that raw sewage could ever enter the Haw River. I'm sure that they think they have a good plan to keep that from happening, but I'm sure that was also thought by people in the Gulf and people in Japan about their systems. Is that a copy of my comments? Thank you for allowing this public hearing.